Hello everyone, Cheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Kingdom Warfare Cybertron Trilogy Predacon Scorponok. And here he is in his packaging. There we have the lovely artwork of the Scorponok with his B cannon. And then there's the Scorpion Mode. Stereotypical standard box art on this side. And then here we have the B, which actually goes into his claw, and then it looks like built-in missiles on that side that don't actually fire. And that's about it for the packaging. Oh, converts in 24 steps, and that's about it. I will say the other Scorponok had more going on for the packaging. And let's go ahead and get them out. Alrighty, so we have a Scorponok out of his packaging, and as you can see, he is pretty short. He does come with two accessories. One is a missile pod, missile tip, whatever, and the other is a flying bee. It doesn't actually fly, but it does have some nice blue metallic-y shiny wings and red for the eyes, and that's pretty much it. At least it doesn't involve his claw coming to pieces. And then to put them on, you just open up his claws and just peg in. And of course, for transformation, you don't have to take them out, you can just leave them in there. And then right here, same thing as the other one. Just go ahead and peg that in. Obviously, it can't fire out, but I guess it makes sense to peg in. So, I mean, at least it gives the illusion that the missiles might be a little bit longer or go further down. And that's about it for his accessories. You do have the stinger right here, so I guess he can sting himself in the face if he wants to. The stinger itself is on a ball joint. Then there's a hinge right here and a hinge back here, but that's more for transformation, so you can get it out of the way if you want to. You can even have it down like that if you want, so choose. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It can do a full 360, can not wiggle waggle up and down a little bit and just ever so slightly to the side, but you can't really do much other than spin it from side to side. His head, though, does have a lot of detail, no light piping, so all you can do is like he has a nice golden visor, golden crown up here along his head. It goes most of the way, but it continues the rest of the way down the back of his head. And then he has silver for his mouth, a little bit of purple for the goatee, and of course there's his mandibles on the side, done with a little bit, bit of gold. A little bit of gold on his chest, scorpion armor plating, copper or more of a brass for his shins. Then we have a little bit of that on his forearms, and then a red scorpion legs. That's about it for the detail on him. Of course, he does have a textured feel to him to make him look a little bit like the texture of a carapace, similar to like what original Scorponok has. Very shiny. Does to give that a little bit of that textured CGI look from the show, which I do appreciate. But as you can see, he is very short and stubby. Not and the face is very show accurate from what I can remember. And but yeah, he is pretty small, pretty stubby looking. And for comparison, I haven't done a comparison in quite some time. Here we have the original 96 or 96 styled or reissue Scorponok, and as you can see, he is much taller, much bigger. His claws do hang a bit lower, and his tail is out of the frame of the camera. But one thing that he does not is that he does a quick strike with his tail. And also his legs do hide a little bit better in his robot mode. And he also does have the mutant mask thing, which is kind of cool. But I will say what he definitely has going for him is that he is a lot more tune accurate. At least in his robot mode, anyway. So, there we go. Alrighty then. Let's get down to transformation. Alrighty, to get him into Scorpio mode, the first thing that they want you to do is to rotate his scorpion legs out of the way, or into the way, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it, but you just want to get them more outward, like I guess they would be on the scorpion, just like that. And then bend, 90-degree bend at the elbow. And that just reminds me, I guess I can do it right now. I didn't continue. Why? I always get so distracted with the details. Okay, so yeah, full 360 right there. Go up that far. Bend, just on a 90-degree bend at the elbow. And about just on a 90-degree bend at the elbow backwards, which would be really painful. He does have a wrist rotation. They do open, they do close. That's about it for the arms. He does have hip rotation. Legs go forward that far. Yeah, with his tail in the way, but let's rotate that up. Rotate that leg out of the way. His legs can go back about that far. He does have thigh swivel. Knees, greater than 90-degree bend at the knees. But that's also kind for transformation, but that is good for, I guess, crouching poses. Yeah, thigh swivel. Does have ankle tiltage, unlike his predecessor. And you can also do that, but that's also, again, more for transformation. And back to transformation. After that quick little detour, I want to bend his elbows 90 degrees about and swivel them outward like so. And then you want to lift up his head just so you can open up his chest cavity. It doesn't open up fully. And then you push his head in, like so. And note, that does not close back up. It does not push in all the way. It is a little bit irksome, but that's part of the transformation, and it kind of sort of works. And then you want to, in the instructions it says just pull down, but you do have to kind of untab it. Right here, there's these little tabs right here, and they tab inside of here, I do believe. It's a little hard to see, but then you just pull it down like so. And then you'll want to, I guess you can do it right now. The feet, as you can see, are different. I don't know why they put that little spine there. Maybe it's to make it a little easier so you know where you're supposed to put which leg for Scorpio Mode. I don't know. It seems kind of pointless to me, but then you just rotate hip like that. Rotate like so, and then that leg is going to, as you can see, is going to go into that tail. And then this one is just going to go into that cavity, and I'll show you as soon as I get the rest of this done. You want to flip this scorpion head out. Come on, flip out. Flip out. There we are. Face still in. And rotate the shoulders in, and if they didn't bend up, they should still be in about the right position, but you get them all nice like that. Close up. Now his shoulders are right here. And let's go ahead and I do believe that kind of goes back in. Nope, goes like this. Come on. Stupid thigh. Come on, rotate. Don't fight me. Goes like this. Kind of smush it in with his head. And this one, this leg, really, I feel like they're both really fighting me right now, but it's supposed to kind of just merge into the back of his tail. Not the best engineering choices in my opinion, but hey, it's what they came up with. And come on. And you're supposed to get this little heel spur to go through this hole. Like I said, I don't know why they designed it that way. I feel like that's kind of silly. Just why do you have to have a spine coming out here? It doesn't really make that much sense. It seems kind of misplaced. Anyway, just kind of get everything just pushed into his open chest cavity. It just, in my opinion, just looks really bad. Really bad. I don't know why they came up with that design choice. I feel like that was a somewhat poor design choice on their part. I don't know why. I think I got to go in a little too far. Okay, let's rotate that back around. There we are. Okay, yeah, that was a little too far. Alright, so, and then you just want to pretty much get his scorpion legs all straightened out. It does look a little goofy to me. The angle it's like the really high angle, especially if you're having problems with that leg underneath, which I kind of am for some reason. There we are. Okay. Still problematic with that leg. Leg, robot leg, not the scorpion legs. But then you just get them all down onto the table or floor like that. And there we have a scorpion. I think it's meant to look more like a real scorpion. I'm not exactly sure what the Beast Wars cartoon one looked like. I'll probably put a little picture in a moment. And I'll go ahead and bring in, for comparison, Scorponok. And then here we have the Beast Wars 1996 Scorponok. Granted, he does look like more like a real scorpion. He not so much, but I got him transformed in like less than a minute, about a minute, whereas this guy takes a few minutes and a bunch of fighting him. I feel like this head is a little more accurate to the cartoon. I'm not sure. And also one thing I love about it is that you can, I mean, of course you have to make sure his feet are in line, but you can move his head up and you can also open up his mouth, which I think is really cool. And then of course, my favorite thing about this guy, Tail Strike. Come on, Tail Strike. Tail Strike. You quit fighting me. Ah, there we are. I will admit, it is a little bit finicky, but, and there we go. See, those are the downsides to this Scorponok. But look, he can actually sting his opponent. Sting, 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 die, 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 die. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm showing my feelings a little bit towards, Kingdom Scorponok. I mean, Kingdom Scorponok does look pretty cool, but I can definitely see why a lot of the fans were pretty disappointed with this figure. I mean, I'm not expecting a spring-loaded claw. Like I said, that's one of the downsides of this guy. But it would have been nice if, you know, whoa, like that. Well, not like that, but, you know, firing missiles. Yeah, one of them just went flying. They both went flying, but yeah, as you can see, that is much more fun than, say, this. I mean, it looks cool for posing. I guess they both look kind of cool for posing, but other than that, kind of disappointing. But yeah, as far as displaying with the other Kingdom figures, definitely would choose this guy over him because, well, I mean, the scaling is the main thing with these guys. But yeah, it's an alright figure. Not the best in my opinion. Like I said, I'll probably stick with the other guy a little bit more. So, if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.